I'm Melissa, this is Martin, Haley, and Maddie, and we're cruising America's Great Loop on our boat Cavalier. We welcome you to hop aboard and share in this journey with us.
Hey, child, up and go. A big world is out there waiting for us. I do live in every day. Outside, you will find there is love all around you. It takes you, makes you walk.
Yeah, welcome to the bridge of the Cavalier. We're cruising along. We anchored out last night, and we're headed into Beaufort, North Carolina. It's supposed to be a cool little town. It was a nice anchorage. It was in Swansboro, a little off of there. They call Spoil Island or something like that. So we're headed to Beaufort. We're actually having some work done at the marina there. We have a couple of rails that need to be reattached properly, and I'm trying to get them to come work on a dinghy, but they're a Mercury Cruiser dealer, and we have a Yamaha, so they won't say they'll work on it, but we're going to try to get somebody to come. So anyhow, just a normal boat life. You're constantly working on stuff and fixing things, and you just deal with it. So anyhow, beautiful cruise today. It's we got about another 2 hours to go, and we'll be there for 3 days. So we'll be able to check out Beaufort a little bit. Okay, well, welcome back to the Cavalier for another episode of Cruising Cavaliers. Cheers, baby.
Cheers.
Okay, well, we left off last we were at the anchorage in Swansboro, Spoil Island, and from there we were headed to Beaufort, North Carolina, and it was a pretty uneventful trip getting there, right? Yeah, nice cruise up there. We were staying at the Town Creek Marina. It's a little bit on the other side of the bay from the town of Beaufort, but we needed to go there to get some work done, so that's why we picked that place. We did get over to the downtown, though. We took a taxi over. Yeah. Kind of cool. Taxi was actually cheaper than the Uber and quicker. So we took a taxi, and they went to downtown, walked around. It was took the dogs and walked them all around and stuff. It was a cute little downtown.
Yeah, it was really cute.
A lot of restaurants and shops and stuff like that. Not real huge, though. It's only like 5 blocks long or something like that.
5 blocks long and maybe 1 block
Two,
wide.
yeah, one and a half, maybe. I don't know. So it's not a huge thing to go exploring. So, but it was cute. We did that, and then let's see, what else did we do in Beaufort? There, we did go had lunch at a place, nice place there, and shopped around. And we did get to go to a little dive bar for the girls. They always like that. We have to do it for them. And that was pretty much it for Beaufort. We were there for 3 days, I think, because we had to get the repairs done. So we got our railings repaired finally. It was a safety issue. We were dealing with it, and we were careful, but you want good railings, and we had 2 of them that were, one on the front that was broke and one on the back that's kind of a grab one when you come in. So those got all done really, really nicely, and they repaired our dinghy. They fixed the linkages so it shifts fine, so that was really nice. And pretty much I think that's about it for Beaufort, right?
Yep. Martin just got himself a new hat.
Cavalier. It's North James, kind of a nice little bar, kind of dive bar. Anyhow, we're here just enjoying it, and we do have our little puppies with us. You can see.
So we really enjoyed our time here at Town Creek Marina. Can't say enough great things about this marina. They helped us tie up and have fixed some things on the boat and really went out of their way to make our stay really nice. So,
good morning. Welcome to the Bridge of the Cavalier. We're headed out of Beaufort, North Carolina, headed to Belhaven this morning. And we didn't start off too well, unfortunately. We came out of Beaufort and we were following what was, I guess, the old channel, which is clearly marked, but we had a light grounding. So we knew we were getting into skinny water. We could see it, and we were going real slow. And as soon as we felt anything, I shifted into neutral. So, but we were stuck. So luckily, it just so happens they're having a triathlon in Beaufort. So they had this towboat U.S. guy like standing there for whatever reason that they needed him. So he said he saw us and we were going to get in trouble. So he came out immediately and latched onto us and just pulled us off. And he said we came off real good. Didn't even do any paperwork or anything on it. He just yanked us off and then said, you know, there's the new channel. It's not marked as well as the old channel, but follow that one. And that's what we did. So right now we're cruising at our normal cruise speed. I don't feel any vibration or anything, so I'm pretty sure we didn't do any damage. But, you know, lessons learned. I had it actually plotted on my course right, but it looked like the channel was so much better on Aquamaps than I was following it. So live and learn. That's what it is. So anyhow, we got about another 7.5 hours or so to go to get into Belhaven. So a pretty long cruise today. So we're hoping it goes much better, and it should. It's a beautiful day. So anyhow, just thought we'd update you on that, but it happens, and you know, the lesson there is go slow. When you think it's trouble, go slow, and that's what we were doing.
and we saw it on the depth.
Yeah, we saw it. Melissa was watching the depth, and she's telling you're 1, you're 0.5, you're minus, stop. You know, just pull it back into neutral, and here we go.
Yeah.
So.
And we could feel it too, but it's like, okay.
Yeah. So it is what it is. We were actually going. Yeah, we were fine. We were going into a low tide, so it was only going to get worse. So if you're going into a high tide, something like that, we could have just waited it out and actually just waited for the tide to lift us up and then back out. But we were headed into more of a low tide, so that wasn't an option. So
that tow guy was really cool too.
Oh yeah.
He goes, yeah, I saw you guys, because we passed him when we went out. He goes, yeah. I said, oh no, they're gonna get stuck.
Yeah.
So he came right out, and it wasn't really a big deal.
Yeah, it wasn't a big deal. So anyhow, we'll check back with you probably later in the ride. So after Beaufort, we moved on to Belhaven, and nice little marina. We were going to anchor out, but we weren't sure if we were going to have our dinghy fixed or not. So we went to a little marina there, and it was kind of a neat little, you know, just kind of quiet little one-night stop. They did have a courtesy golf cart though that I think we utilized to go into a little further into town. There was a little cute little downtown there. What, maybe a
really small
block long?
Yeah,
maybe a block and a half. You know, some old buildings though. It was kind of cool. Yeah. But there really wasn't much to see there. But we did actually get the golf cart and go a little further out to get some stuff from a little convenience store they had there. And then we had some docktails with some friends who were there. That was kind of fun, just out on the lawn there, and the dogs got to run around, and it was kind of cool. So that's pretty much it for Belhaven, though, right?
Yeah. One quick stop.
Belhaven, we went on to the Alligator River Marina, and the reason we were going there, there's really literally nothing out there. It's out in the middle of nowhere, but it's a staging area to make the jump over the Albemarle and start heading up to get across the Albemarle Sound. It's pretty big water.
We wanted to go early in the morning because it's not as windy, and so we wanted to get a jump on it. So we stopped there so we could get going early.
Yeah, and we did spend, I think, 2 nights there.
We did. We were trying to get mail, and anyway,
it was some issues with our mail delivery. Otherwise, we would have been 1 night there. So we were there a couple of nights, and the weather held. So we went ahead and were able to get out of there. So it was pretty good. But again, there wasn't much there. We did run the dogs. There wasn't anything there, so we ran the dogs off leash for a while.
Yeah, they loved it.
Yeah, it was, and then there was a place to eat there. It was a kind of a gas station restaurant, basically.
So we went with our other couple boats that we've been traveling with. We all had dinner there.
We all had dinner. It actually wasn't bad. It was little,
okay.
little shrimp. I think we had shrimp and fish plates or something like that. So it was kind of cool. But it really wasn't else anything there. It was just kind of, that was it. So I think that's about it, right? Yep. Okay. Well, thanks for coming along with us on the Cruising Cavaliers. Cheers and happy trails. Welcome back to the Bridge of the Cavalier. We're sitting here, and I got my 2 little co-pilots here helping out, making sure I'm doing everything right. I'm sure. So anyhow, we just left Belhaven. Nice little marina there. It was pretty cool. There was 4 looper boats there. Two friends that we've been kind of hopscotching with, and then one other new one came in that we hadn't met yet. So that was kind of fun. And it's good. Right now we're out on the Pongo River, which is a pretty big open water, but it's like glass this morning, so it's just beautiful. You know, if this was in a big windstorm, this could get rough out here. But right now it's just glass. We're just cruising. So, very nice. We're headed up to Alligator River. We got to go through what's called. We're in a big river now, the Pongo River, and we're going to end up in a big river, the Alligator River. So there's a man-made cut between the two. It's called the Pongo Alligator River Canal. Who would have thought? So anyhow, we're going to cruise. Got about a 5-hour cruise today, and should be pretty good.
Kind of a soggy little day today. It's raining a little bit.
Hey, welcome back to the Bridge of the Cavalier. We're going to check in with Captain Melissa on Mother's Day. How are we doing?
We're doing pretty good. Pretty good day today. It rained a little earlier, but not too bad, and it's still raining a tiny bit, but we're just going down this cut. It's pretty simple right now.
Yeah.
Headed towards Alligator River Marina.
Yep. And I'm making her drive on Mother's Day. Actually, she gets to drive because it's fun, right?
It is fun. It's fun when it's like this.
Yeah. So what are we doing? We're cruising at what speed?
We are cruising at 8.7 miles an hour and 7.51 knots.
Okay. I like it. All right. Well, we'll check in later. Weird definitely coffee-colored water. I think if they say it's from all the tannins from the either the cypress or some of the other trees or whatever. But definitely looks like we're plowing through some coffee right now.
This is the sunrise at Alligator Creek Marina. It's hard work being a boat dog.
Okay, bring it. Good girl.